I'm turning all of these banned kid toys into spooky Halloween cakes, such as a doll banned for biting kids' hair and fingers, and a toy that secretly spies on your conversation. My goal is to make the cakes even spookier than the toys. First up, Pregnant Barbie, also known as Midge. Apparently in 2002, this doll was pulled from the shelves and banned because some parents believed that Pregnant Midge promoted teen pregnancy. Let's open it up and investigate a little bit. She's free, and she's pregnant. Does her stomach detach? Her tummy, it's magnetic. Does the baby go in here? Stop it. No, there's no way. Oh my gosh. No wonder this product was banned. Kids could literally give Barbie a C-section. Like, what? This is just a little weird for me. But the question is, how do I turn this into a spooky cake?
So for this first cake, I know that I want to make a Barbie doll dress cake so that we can literally have Pregnant Midge on the cake.
Oh my gosh, we're literally gonna have a pregnant Barbie dress cake.
But I have to figure out how to make this cake extra spooky. So let me introduce you to
the spooky corner. I spent a lot of time decorating this earlier, so I really hope you like it. So inside of this cauldron are secret spooky cake decorating elements that I must include on whatever cake that I'm making. And I have no idea what I could get. Spiders. I hate spiders. They're literally my biggest fear, but I'm basically afraid of everything.
You can ask my family. I never watch any movie that's even remotely scary. Like the new Haunted Mansion, never seen that because it looks terrifying. The ride in Disney World is scary enough for me, which is why each cake that I make will be rated by someone in my family on a spooky scale from 1 to 10. And if my total score is high enough by the end of this video, then I might just have the courage to go see the new Beetlejuice movie with my husband because he's been begging me to go see it with him. And we all know how much of a scaredy cat I am. But I have a challenge for you. Can you find Beetlejuice hidden somewhere in this video?
It's showtime.
So I've seen people on TikTok do this before where you can use marshmallows to put spider webs on your cakes. All you have to do is microwave it. Oh no, it overflowed. Oh, look at that. We're just gonna go for it. I don't know if anybody has made a pregnant Barbie cake. I might be the first.
Wow, I didn't realize that was a thing people actually did, so...
I'm like getting the creeps just doing this. The thought of spiders crawling all over me, I just cringe. So here we have our spooky pregnant Barbie cake. I was gonna put her arms down and then I thought, wait, there's spiders crawling all over her. She's gonna be scared. Like a crazy person. I even put a spider on her belly. But what will my mom rate this cake on the spooky scale?
That is
from the side.
Oh, that is spooky. But she's also very
Arms in the air. No, I put her arms in the air because I was like, oh, she's scared. You know? Yes, that's what I did.
What if you did this?
How did I not think of that?
So the spooky rating out of 10, okay, 8.
Yes, that is great for my first spooky cake. You don't want spiders crawling all over you.
No, I don't want spiders on me, especially if I was pregnant.
No, I know. This wouldn't be a banned product video without Furby. Furby was banned by the National Security Agency in 1999 because they thought it could record and repeat people's private conversations. Just a second ago, these eyes were open, I promise you. There's not even batteries in this thing yet. Let's put the batteries in and see what happens. Oh my,
What?
is that a camera above his eyes? Is that what's recording us? I'm recording you. Take that, Furby. Imagine going to sleep at night. You're all like snuggly in your bed. And that happens. Okay, so first things first, we have to make Furby's body out of cake. This is gonna be a giant Furby. It'll be extra creepy. But now we need to figure out our decorations. Welcome back to my spooky corner. Also guys, look at this spider. It's like hanging from its web like a real spider would. This thing also plays music. See what I get? Ghosts. How am I gonna do that? I'm gonna try to get another one because maybe if I combine two, that'll be easier. Right? Fog. Ghosts and fog with Furby? This is gonna be harder than I thought. What was I thinking? We're gonna turn Furby into a ghost and we're gonna put some eyes.
So for this cake, I really need to step up the spookiness if I'm gonna be ready to go see the new Beetlejuice movie.
It might just be a ripped sheet, which makes this even spookier, right?
I don't really know why I'm afraid of watching scary things, but it's probably because when I was a kid, my sister Virginia would force me to watch CSI and Criminal Minds when it was her turn with the remote for our one TV that we had in the house. Unlike me, she loves scary movies and shows.
Oh my gosh, that's looking so spooky. Those eyes are creepy.
Every time she would do that, I would have to sleep with a nightlight and would still wake up with nightmares.
Oh my gosh, he looks like a chicken.
And later in this video, she's gonna be judging one of my cakes, so I need to be ready. Don't think I forgot about the spooky fog element. And thanks to my 5th grade science class, I know that dry ice and hot water makes fog.
Look at it. That's so cool. The ghost in the fog theme worked out amazing. Oh my gosh. Okay, this fog element definitely made this cake way more spooky.
All right, I think we're ready for the spooky rating. This time we have my husband Tanner, yay!
Okay, what do you think about this?
I like the eyes, because everybody knows Furby for the eyes, the crazy eyes. And then the blood really puts it over the edge and makes it look like, wow, Furby just got done destroying some other stuffed animal in your closet and just ate it.
Okay, that's creepy.
It does have cute elements that prevent it from being fully all the way like gory spooky. I think you get an 8.5.
Wow, that's pretty good.
So now we're gonna go see the movie?
No, I'm still a little too scared. Next up, we have this TY Monsters plushie that was released in 2011. Well, apparently people discovered that when you press this little button, a very mysterious audio plays. Some people believe that there's a secret hidden message in the gibberish. I'm so scared. What is he gonna sound like?
Did you hear what I just heard? Yeah, I'm gonna pretend that I didn't just hear that.
Okay, maybe the voice box after 13 years has kind of started to die.
Yeah, that's what happened, right?
My goal with this one is to make it like very spooky. So now it's time for the spooky corner. Ooh. Let's see what spooky element I get next. I'm so nervous every time. Bones. Should I do 2 again? That was kind of fun. Let's just do it. Blood. No, because every time I go get my blood drawn, I pass out. Oh, bloody bones and monsters. Oh my gosh, guys, I have this perfect red frosting for the blood, but it's completely frozen solid. Maybe I should go put it outside, and then by the time that we're done with the cake, hopefully this will be all melty. I've melted a cake out here. Surely it can melt some frosting.
For this cake, it's time to get serious because my sister Virginia is rating this one, and like I said, she loves scary movies. Plus, she's the most brutally honest person I know. Oh no. He looks cute and derpy, not spooky and creepy. Maybe I can save it with the bones and the blood. I wanna make it look like one of the arms fell off and there's a bone sticking out. I mean, come on, that's creepy. Oh my gosh. Why did I make him smile? To make matters worse, I forgot about the blood outside.
Oh no! It does look like guts, so that's good because we can just like pick it up and slop it on our cake. Tanner, you clean that up and I'll go finish the cake.
What?
Yep.
I tried to salvage it by adding a bunch of blood, but I think it's just a lost cause.
Now let's compare what we made to the actual toy. This is probably the worst cake I've ever made. My goal with this one is to make it like very spooky, very spooky, very spooky.
There's no telling what my sister's gonna rate this one.
Hi.
Hey.
So I'm gonna have you rate my cake. So here's the toy.
The closer it does get to the camera, the creepier it gets.
Are you ready to see the cake?
I'm a little nervous.
Yeah, me too. Okay, so here he is. So the spooky elements that I had to incorporate were bones and blood.
It's really not that spooky though. You gotta do some analysis of fake blood. Go watch some CSI or some Criminal Minds.
No, I'm too scared to watch CSI and Criminal Minds. You know that. I need you to rate this on the spooky scale from 1 to 10. So out of 10.
0. It's not spooky at all.
A 0? Not even a 1? I thought the arm falling off was pretty spooky. Well, maybe I'll get you to judge the next cake because that one is gonna be actually scary.
You never watched anything scary in your life. I don't think you know the definition.
For our next banned product, we have the Cabbage Patch Kids Snack Time Doll. So this classic toy turns nightmare was banned in 1997 because it was designed so that you could actually feed it real snacks. But instead, it just ended up eating kids' hair and fingers with its very powerful bite. I'm kind of scared of this one. So I guess those are the snacks you can eat. Is that a Band-Aid? You're gonna need a Band-Aid after this. Hi, I'm Betsy Florinda. What kind of name is that? Her hair's falling down. I mean, she was in that box for like, what, 40 years or something? Ah! Just kidding. She's turned off. Okay, we have the batteries in. Let's see if this works. Oh my gosh. That is powerful. Oh my gosh! This would be traumatizing for a kid.
Wow, she really chews!
The weirdest part, they all come out in her backpack. So as I was searching the internet for the Cabbage Patch Kids snack time doll,
I found a Cabbage Patch Kids cake pan.
it's a stand-up cake pan set. How cool. And look, there's all kinds of designs that you can do. I find old cake decorating supplies so interesting, like all these molds that they have. So I'm just gonna make the cake batter, pour it into our cake pan, bake it, let it cool, and really hope that it turns out. Here it is. I can't believe it actually worked. And it looks creepy itself already, so that's a good start. So I think it's time for the spooky corner. I hope we get something extra spooky because we really need a spooky cake to impress my sister. Skulls! To make this extra spooky, I think we do have to do another one too. Tombstones! Okay, I feel like these two are really good. So let's get to work.
The pressure is on to make this cake extra spooky to scare Virginia. I want her to look like she's going to the funeral of all of her victims. I mean, that face already looks creepy. But wow, this piping is taking way longer than I expected.
My hand hurts so bad. I still have so much to go.
So I got my husband to help me. He did a pretty good job, but we need to crank up the spookiness even more. The iconic red Cabbage Patch hair color is really bringing this cake to life. So I made white chocolate skulls for her to hold in her hands and put spiders in her hair. Then I crushed up Oreos to create dirt and added tombstones to surround our doll. To top it all off, I added severed fingers in the graveyard and even one in her mouth, with some very realistic looking blood if I do say so myself.
I really like how the whole environment came together, like how she's this like giant in the graveyard with all the tombstones and all of the limbs from her victims that she's eaten. And if Virginia doesn't think it's spooky, I don't know what's wrong with her. Maybe she's just like not afraid of anything. Are you ready to judge my cake?
If it's not giving you nightmares, it's not spooky.
This thing would give me nightmares. First though, I have to show you the product. And then if you stick your finger in it, it like, ow, it like eats my finger. Look at that.
Okay, that's actually pretty spooky. The eyes are creepy, and it looks actually more like blood this time. Eating a finger because it eats a finger.
And then the bones and the skulls, so it's all the victims that she ate.
And I like the spider in the hair.
So what would you rate this on the spooky scale?
I would actually almost rate this, I think, a 9.5. So I think you've redeemed yourself.
That was the goal. Now I think I'm ready to go see Beetlejuice. I'm not saying it a third time because, well, you know.
Oh my gosh, a worker just said that the lights only go off and on. And Beetlejuice, like the lights just went off. And the movie hasn't even started yet. I'm literally so scared. Oh my God.
I'm sorry I chickened out.
Just kidding, I did it! How about watching another video? I think you'll really like this one. It should be pretty good. Okay, love you, bye!